Hi, everybody. It's Shirley, and I'm here to talk about issues on DID. Today's topic is self blame. I know we often, well, as children, we blamed ourselves for what happened. We're like, I could have ran, I could have done something, I could have fought back. Even as adults, we may feel that way. We should have done something. We should have done something. And adult rape victims are the same way. They're like, oh, I should have done something instead of freeze. But your brain takes over when you're traumatized. When it thinks you're in danger, and you really are in danger when you're being assaulted as a child or an adult, your brain takes over and it shuts you down to keep you from getting killed. Hopefully, to keep you from getting killed, right? Um, and there's nothing to feel bad about. It took a long time for my therapist to get through my thick head that I am not responsible for what happened. It was his fault, totally. I don't care if I'd have walked up to him stark naked and asked for it. He should have said no. That is the way it really is, okay? You're a victim. You're not complacent with what happened to you. Even if your body responded, mine did. When I got to be a teenager and it wasn't painful anymore, my body responded to it, and it felt good, right? So I felt guilty about that for a long time too, until Paula, my therapist, she's like, no, you were small, you were too young. You were 14, 15, 16 years old. That's way too young and besides, it was a relative, if I'd have picked out a young man a friend that befriended a young man and then ended up having sex, that's one thing. But your grandfather? Not so much, huh? Or your mother? No, no. Should never have been, and it should never have happened. And it was not your fault, okay? It was never your fault. None of it was your fault. I don't care what you think. I'm contradicting you. I'm saying it is not your fault. You had nothing to do with what happened to you. You were just in the wrong place at the right time. And even that's not your fault, because your parents, your relatives, your caregivers have a lot to say about where you are, right? When you're a child, usually you're with them or they leave you with someone. You don't have a choice. You did never have a choice when you're a child, you know. Even as an adult, assault is assault, and you don't have a choice there either. Usually it's pretty violent, and even if it's not violent, if it's an intrusion, if you said no and they said yes, that does not make it right. Okay? All right, so that was a tough subject to talk about. I hope that there are ways to cut the self-blame down, to stop blaming yourself. One is to read affirmations, like are in my book, 366. It's full of affirmations every day. I had a glitch in the book, but it's fixed now, and I hope that you'll think about buying one. I'll put the link to it in the description. I also put the link to the article I wrote about self blame. Okay, so you all have a good day and stay safe and stay warm. It's not easy to do right now, and I will talk with you later. Bye.